The tour's last day in Missoula featured a briefing by Grace Gibson Snyder, one of 16 young people with the support of an environmental NGO, sued the state of Montana for allegedly allowing green economic industrial activities that threaten the environment. Snyder is a testament of how young people can also stand as a voice for environmental protection. She is now 19 years old.
I was 16 when I joined the case originally, and I was 14 when I started looking at different environmental projects here in Missoula. It's a constitutional case, so it's based on Montana's constitution, which is unique. It's very special because it has a part in it that says all the citizens of Montana have a right to a clean and healthful environment. And so on top of our rights to life and liberty and property and all of the other things that are in most of the state constitutions, it also specifically says clean and healthful environment. And that was written in the 1970s, so it's pretty new. And so, traditionally Montana very much protects the outdoors, but the government in the last 2 decades has been straying away from that. And we have a very, very large fossil fuel industry in Montana, which in the past has been very good for our economy, right? That's what our whole economy is based off of. But the government has never very well considered the environmental impacts of extracting and using fossil fuels. And so that's what our case is based on. We're saying that because the state government continues to permit fossil fuel extraction, it contributes to climate change, and climate change harms the people and specifically the youth.
The matter is said to be the first constitutional climate change lawsuit to go to trial in the United States. Indigenous scholars and experts at the University of Montana say the Native Americans, whose voices are literally silent, are mostly affected by the industrial environmental impacts in the U.S.
It's a way of coexisting with everything in nature and recognizing the equality of everything in nature and taking care of nature, because nature will take care of me if I take care of it. Not taking more than you can consume, leaving something for others, taking care of the community, taking care of all. This is our land. This entire land is stolen from my people.
Fighting to end the extraction of fossil fuel in the United States can be very challenging because the U.S. revenue from fossil fuel annually amounts to $138 billion. And Grace Snyder is hopeful that the courts will rule in favor of her case for the sake of the environment.
The mayor of Missoula acknowledged how mining and timber logging activities affect their environment with pollution and water quality issues, just like the negative impacts left by the same acts in many parts of Sierra Leone.
We have been significantly impacted by past mining disasters or mining-related issues. And not even just mining. Our biggest environmental issue within the city, I think, is that we used to be a large timber and lumber town, and so we had multiple sawmills in the area that were operating, and in many cases treating lumber with dioxins or with different chemicals. We have a lot of contaminated ground areas within our community. The impact of mining waste and of mining related cleanups that haven't occurred have primarily impacted our rivers.
The young people's fight seems to have attracted political will. President Biden recently announced a new national monument near the Grand Canyon National Park in Arizona, which is nearly 1 million acres of land, to conserve and protect ancestral places significant to indigenous people in the region who are normally the victims. The $44 million investment aims at strengthening climate resilience in national parks. Salivucher Nakamar, AYV News.